Alright, you niggas get sent to the stove. I run up the paper, can't let it get low. I'm done bottom on haze and I'm still we get low. We still hop out them cars and we make them get low.
This low and you on the set.
So alright, so when you start alright, Instagram, it pops up, it's doing this
I was
thing.
already a grown man by now.
Yeah, so now you're a grown man. You done been through your the trials and tribulations with those
homelessness, like with the world, man.
You said what?
Yeah, I was out like homeless.
You was homeless?
Yeah, you know, we got evicted from my home. Like my mother, all right, let me put some.
Yeah, we gotta rewind because we moving too fast.
So basically, my mother had schizophrenia. Like my mother's bipolar schizophrenic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like basically, like she ain't taking her medication. She take her medication, she basically just go insane. Like, you know what I'm saying? She lose her mind. And mind you, we getting voucher checks. You know what I'm saying? Even though this is like back in 2011. So this like basically my whole block gentrified now. Right. But legally, they can't kick my mother out because of her mental issues.
Right.
They can't just kick her out.
Right. She
can't just leave. They gotta give her a whole new house. You know what I'm saying? But they was trying to get her out for a long time. They was like, man, she gotta go. But they just couldn't get out because she was paying her rent. She was getting her rent paid. If the people with the lease, they wanted more money, housing was gonna give her more money, So there was nothing they can do. You know what I'm saying? So, but they wanted my mother out ASAP, like, cause they wanted some rich white motherfuckers to sell the house.
Right.
So basically, like, my mother had went to a mental breakdown. She wasn't paying the rent. Imagine we getting checks going to the house, but me, I'm 21. I don't know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? I think the checks just going straight to the people whole time. They 4 or 5 months behind on rent. They was ready to kick her out. I mean, we went to go get the rent money. We had the rent money ready early. We about to come in the next day. Man, U.S. Services, man, came in, kicked the door down, all that. The week before that, my mother had to get the police to get her out of the house. My mother tried to stab me, Mo. Yeah, my mother, like, but I know that's not my mother though. Like, I love my mother. Like, I know that's not her.
Because of her mental.
It's her mental. My mother was so like, let's get this fucked up. My mother absolutely loved me, and she loved my grandfather, her father. She loved that nigga to death. My mother came out the window. It was kind of funny now you think about it. My mother came out the window telling my son, my grandfather ain't play no games. He told me, man, Cindy, get your ass downstairs, stop playing around. Man, she looked out the window. She said, you ain't my father, you Elvis Presley. And walked back in the joint. She tried to stab me with the scissors, man. It wasn't no like little babies, it was a sharp ass scissors. She realized trying to stab me, trying to grab it. I, like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody else, I would have just threw their ass on the ground. That's mine, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just walked out. They did this whole situation and shit, man. And got her, you know what I'm saying, try to get her medicated and shit. And then by the time, that was just too late, man. It was just too late. Like, we had the money for the rent. We had a couple of the checks that wasn't getting sent through. We tried to send them joints through. They had an agenda. They just kicked us out. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I was bouncing around a little bit. And then I had to convince my aunt. Because, like, me and my aunt, we wasn't beefing, but my aunt was going through something at the family house right up top. And, like, you know what I'm saying? My grandmother, my mother's mother passed away. So she was grieving at the time. And I'm trying to tell her, and me, I was ripping wild in the streets. So, like, she didn't want me to deal with that. She didn't want to deal with that. She thought I was still on that, but I wasn't. So she wasn't trying to deal with me doing the goofy shit I was doing before, you know what I'm saying, before I moved back with my mother. So I was just like, nah, it's not like that. I got a job and everything. I just need a place to stay. So I convinced to stay with her, and I was there for a couple years with her. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I was going through that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was going through that shit. I've really been through a lot. It's so much shit I can't really tell you. Like, I ain't tell y'all. We probably need a part 2 interview for this shit, man.
Yeah,
like I'm telling you,
real. This shit deep, bro.
Yeah, like
this shit
crazy,
real,
bro.
Yeah, bro. Man. And just, you know, would you change anything, bro? Like,
what you mean?
Like everything you went through from, would you change anything? I know this probably even early on asking you this.
Only thing I changed, I took boxing lessons so I can knock these niggas out. That's the only thing I probably changed, bro. I took boxing lessons, bro. Like, I wish I took some boxing lessons, but besides that, nah, I wouldn't change a thing.
So, damn, that's alright. That's what I would have said too, because it's a part. I feel like it's a part of building your character.
Yeah, because and it was also, it was building my character, and it was also, like, I was at the boxing class, like, I was taking boxing classes, he was like, man, you got a strong-ass punch, why you ain't never think about boxing? And I'm like, damn, I do got long-ass arms, like, I ain't never think about it, but like I said, I didn't want to fight as a kid, I just wanted to play video games and wrestle, like, that's it. I was a nerdy-ass kid, man, you know what I'm saying? Even my kids around the neighborhood I hung out with the nerds around the neighborhood a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Me having to adapt to my environment, I had to change my whole situation up. You know
So how long you was homeless?
It wasn't too long. It was like a few months. I don't know. It was a few months. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about
it was
a couple a day homeless is long.
Because I was trying to, I thought I was grown at the time. You know what I'm saying? I had at the time, you know, $11 an hour at that time was like, okay, that's decent money. I can get my own place. You get a little spot to rent for like $800 a month at that time. So I'm like, all right, I'll be back, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I need to get my own spot. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm trying and, you know, buying some hotel. But then after a while, I just got my pride out the way. I just begged. You know what I'm saying? Begged my aunt, like, please. You know what I'm saying? She let me in. She ain't want to let me in. You know what I'm saying? She ain't want to let me in because she just thought I was so... Because I ain't going to lie. It was a point in my life I did try to jump in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it wasn't like I was trying to, like, kill niggas or rob niggas.
Right.
I was basically, like, just... I ain't had no guidance. You know what I'm saying? After I got out the dozer... After I got out of the dozer and shit, I ain't had no job. I graduated around the time of the recession. So at that time before that, I had a job. I had worked at Ben & Jerry's. I was working at McDonald's. I had a little job. So me being big-headed during the recession, you know what I'm saying, when there was no jobs available, I was thinking, oh shit, I got my diploma. Somebody gonna hire me. Thinking a diploma do something. Diploma don't do shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't do nothing. It can't get you a job in nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't had to do nothing. So me, I'm out on the streets. I'm do-babying. You remember what do-babying was?
Nah.
Where a piece of paper at? Hello, sir. How you doing? You want to make a donation to High Road Academy on the train? Why you think the nigga do-baby name is do-baby? There was a crew. Like, there was do-baby crews. Like Gleesh, you know, Young Gleesh.
Yeah.
Him. Duck, all them slutty boys, they used to do baby on the train. T.O.B. used to do it too.
Yeah.
It was a thing. That's why he got the name Do Baby. It was like basically you finessing for some money. So that's how I was surviving at one point. I was surviving Do Baby. Do Baby, yeah.
Man.
I was Do Baby. My man tried to get me to sell some coke. I was selling a little bit of coke and shit, but it just wasn't me. Me coming from a family on drugs and shit, and I just couldn't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that just wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? But